We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Aaron Sanchez gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Kinney moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting second, the third baseman.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he lifts it in the air to right field. Kinney is there, 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, David Rosario.
Digging in the switch hitter, David Rosario. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Now here's the pitch.
That's outside.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Roll, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The center fielder, number 9.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
The 0-1 offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Masahiro Tanaka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
So coming to the plate, Blair Kinney. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's set. Here it comes. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second.
Torres brings it in.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting second.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I really believe this offense really needs their cleanup hitter to find his form. He has really struggled. Struggle is a kind word. He's been terrible with runners in scoring position. He's hit under 200 in those situations this season. And when that's the case, you start to think that maybe it's in his head. I think he's putting too much pressure on himself right now.
Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Iglesias is up with it, and there are two away now.
Batting fourth. Not shortstop. Bo Bichette.
Coming to the plate now, Bo Bichette, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Tanaka pauses. Here comes the first pitch. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. One left for Toronto. We are still scoreless. Digging in, Trey Mancini, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Mancini.
First pitch coming, here it is.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fastball right back to the mound. Zips it to Castro for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Clint Frazier.
At the plate, Clint Frazier. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He's just 2 for 12. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Grichuk retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Brandon Drury will bat next. A
Leading
couple
off
of hits
for the
for him
Jays,
in 4 trips to the plate
designated
last
hitter,
night.
Brandon Drury.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Mancini moving back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a solo homer for Brandon Drury. 6th home run on the season for him. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Ready with another 0-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
At the plate now, Alexi Aponte. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. In now, Reese McGuire. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Jays off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Here's Miguel Andujar now.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Hit to short. Scooped up. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now that's second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. First pitch on its way.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 1-0. This one's down to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch on its way. Popped up. Aponte has a play, and that's the third out. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. All even now at 1-1.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Case in point, they currently rank last in the league in team batting average and on base percentage. On that note, one of the hitters told me, I'd be lying if I told you it isn't frustrating for everyone. We're all really competitive guys in that clubhouse, so to be where we are is probably keeping some guys up at night. Sounds like a group looking for answers, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for Toronto,
Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Blair Kinney. First offering on its way. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
He's been pounding his zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man could work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
So here's Starlin Castro as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Kinney leads off second with nobody out. And this one gets away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Judge is there. Let's see if they try it. And they will not try running on that arm. Wisely so, as he holds on tight with one away now.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he gets ahead 0-1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Shortstop, Bo.
Settling in now, Bo Bichette. First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
That very well could have been a hit-and-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So one run on one hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees 1. Striding into the box, David Rosario, the American League's Silver Slugger Award winner at first base a season ago. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
On the season, Judge is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
His batting average right now, certainly.
High and deep to center field. Grichuk is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 20, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
And it's fouled away. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the DH, Brandon Drury.
The designated hitter, Brandon.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Oh and 1, here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. So the base is empty here with one away, and the big right-handed bat of Randal Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. The 0-1 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Judge is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way down the third baseline. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees 1. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Gary Sanchez. Here comes the first pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, Clint Frazier.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball that's outside.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Up the middle and off his leg. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Zips it to Castro for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Alexi Aponte. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
So striding in, Reese McGuire. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Hit on the ground to third. LeMahieu gets to it, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 53.
Ready once again, Blair Kinney. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
A bouncer up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, D-Rose, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Here's Starlin Castro as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Strike called. Now the throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
That's in there. Base hit. Kinney is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Bo Bichette is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Yankees 1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted into center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Striding in once again, Gleyber Torres. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Softly hit to the left side. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are two down.
The third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next it'll be Brandon Drury.
The designated hitter.
First delivery to him on the way.
Drury.
In there, strike one. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, one away.
The batter, the center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
There's a slogan that's throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. No hits to this point. Tanaka pauses. First pitch on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order, but they lead it 4-1. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the imposing power bat, David Rosario. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fool him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Pops this one up. Castro is there. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Trey Mancini.
So here's Trey Mancini. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field, number 11 for him on the season, and the Yankees are back in business. It's now a 4-2 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Yankees 2. Stepping up now, Alexi Aponte. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 0-1 the count. And the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
So now to the plate, Reese McGuire sent out to straightaway center field. Judge is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 53.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Blair Kinney. He singled his last time up. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Derek Law has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 64, Derek Law.
Digging in now, Clint Frazier, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Now batting, designated hitter, Miguel Andujar.
At the plate, Miguel Andujar. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Kinney has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runners on first with one down. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Long with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Second baseman, Gleyber.
So digging in now, Gleyber Torres. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. To short. Reined in to Castro at the bag, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail it here 4-2. Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
So stepping in, Starlin Castro. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard ground ball to third. LeMahieu's got it, and quickly there's 1 down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Yes.
Standing in now, Bo Bichette. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Green is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, that's what he gets for trying to do too much. And instead of eating it and holding him on first, he panics a bit and sails the throw. Now he's got a man in scoring position and nobody to blame but himself.
Ready for another chance? Brandon Drury, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury.
1-1.
Outside, 2-1. Fouled off. High in the air out towards shallow right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check, but they still lead this one 4-2. Ken Giles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ready now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off against Giles as they're down to their final 3 outs in this ball game.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he did it.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Into the box now, David Rosario, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Giles, originally from the state of New Mexico, he was selected in the 7th round back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
A runner at first with no outs here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first down.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! So a 2-run shot to left center, and we are tied again.
The left fielder, number 20, Trey Mancini.
In now, Trey Mancini. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch.
The count is 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Lined back over second. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Gary Sanchez.
Dave Meeks takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Dave Meeks.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
So now to the plate, Clint Frazier, and it's fouled away. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! And with 2 out in the 9th, they have taken the lead. So a 2-run shot to left center, and it's now 6-4.
Hey, with one swing of the bat, that closer better get ready. He's going to be doing some work in the bottom half of this inning.
Now batting.
To the plate now, Miguel Andujar.
Miguel Andujar.
This one also hit deep to left field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and it's now 7-4. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. This is line to left. Hernandez is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the 9th as a huge 9th inning rally has totally changed the complexion of this ballgame. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. The Yankees are out in front, 7-4.
Leading off for the Jets.
Stepping into the box, Rendell Grichuk. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Aroldis Chapman enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 54. Aroldis Chapman.
First pitch on its way.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
He had a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Hernandez.
At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez.
That's
A
a ball.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Stepping up to the plate, Alexi Aponte, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
2 out, nobody on. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Yanks came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Chad Green claims the win out of the pen, his first. Aroldis Chapman strikes out the side to record the save, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs to 11 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.